covering education and a community's plea for 2 yes votes.
That community, Beech Grove, where in less than 3 weeks, voters will decide whether to pay more in taxes with that money going to public schools. So what's at stake? RTV6 is looking at why some don't support the tax hike, and Kelly has the story.
In total, between 2 different referendums, Beech Grove schools are asking for $10.2 million from residents for 4 different reasons. First, the district is looking to renovate Beech Grove Senior High School's performance space, which is often cramped. Secondly, it wants to replace 60 to 70 heating and air conditioning units in 4 of the schools. Units it says are a health hazard.
We have been cited by the Department of Health for having air issues around our building.
And ineffective, making for a cold winter in a number of classrooms here at South Grove Intermediate.
So they would have to put on winter coats, gloves, hats to stay warm and focus.
Money from the referendum would also go to fix the dozens of doors in this building that have a construction flaw. That being that teachers have to step outside of their classroom in order to shut the door. A disadvantage should an intruder take over these hallways. So new doors, but also new secured entrances, cameras throughout all of Beech Grove schools. It's the 3rd reason for the referendum. And the final reason, the district saying it needs money to keep these buses rolling. Superintendent Paul Kaiser saying if the smaller of the 2 referendums, the one for $1.4 million, doesn't go ahead, big changes will have to be made in Beech Grove.
But transportation will be affected dramatically if we lose this. It'll be drastically reduced or totally eliminated.
The tax impact of the referendums, if the $8.8 million one passes, it will cost the average homeowner $2.72 more in property taxes per month for the next 20 years. The $1.4 million referendum, the one for school buses, because it's already in effect and just needs to be renewed, it would not cost taxpayers any additional money. But even with that knowledge, not everyone will be voting yes come May 5th. While no vocal opposition group has come forward, RTV6 has spoken off camera to several residents concerned about the impact on taxes. And we learned of this anonymous letter, which has been delivered to the homes of Beech Grove residents. In it, voters being urged to vote no on May 5th, pointing to Superintendent Kaiser's salary and to the fact that there was a referendum 6 years ago as well. Reporting in Beech Grove, I'm Ann Kelly.